In continuing election coverage tonight, Ada County started out mailing out absentee ballots this week. Election reporter Nicole Camarda learned more about how the signatures on the back of each ballot are compared and what might cause your ballot to be rejected.
Once your ballot is received by the clerk's office, they timestamp it and then check your signature. Ada County Clerk Phil McGrain says that the #1 problem the Ada County Election Office sees with absentee ballots is a missing signature.
Ultimately, if it's not signed, we can't verify the authenticity of that ballot, and so we can't count it.
Each ballot has an affidavit on the back verifying your identity. Once the ballot is received, every signature is compared to the voter's registration card or driver's license application.
And what we're looking for is just to validate the voter is who they say they are when they vote. It's just an effort to prevent voter fraud and to maintain the integrity of the process.
Since signatures are compared to previous ones you may have even written when you were 18, some might wonder, does it need to be a perfect match? And the answer is no. Staff is trained to compare these different signatures. Also, what happens if you sign differently each time? For example, if your name is John Doe, and sometimes you sign Jonathan Doe, other times you sign John Doe, and sometimes you sign J Doe, those will all still count.
People's signatures don't vary that much. When you compare them against hordes of other signatures, it's amazing to see how distinct they actually are. And so anytime we reject one too, we have multiple eyes on one of those before we do. We do see some signatures that don't match. We will, reject those, but we'll also make an effort to reach out to the voter.
During the May election earlier this year, 96,000 people voted through absentee in Ada County. Out of those ballots, only 0.6% of the ballots were rejected, and 3/4 of them were because someone forgot to sign.
That's by far and away the #1 issue. We also see things where the wrong person signs, a roommate signs the other person's ballot. We work through a variety of issues, and only a small fraction are ones that we actually have to look into for potential voter fraud.
So when you're sending your absentee ballot back, make sure you're signing your ballot and not somebody else's. Absentee ballots must be returned to the clerk's office by 8 p.m. on November 3rd. I'm Nicole Camarda, Idaho News 6.